Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new or just clicked on this video, thank you very much. My name is Alexis and this is the Goddess of Daydreams Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a general reading for the collective. Let's take a peek at the energies the universe wants us to be aware of, to be open for and cautious of. This is a timeless reading and please take what resonates. And I hope you receive the insight, guidance, and answers or clarity that you need through this reading. We're going to be starting off with some oracles, starting with the Lesser Vampires Oracle and the Elqui Oracle as well, to see the overall energies that are coming through. All right, with that said, let's get right in. Spirit, what do you have for the collective? All right. So, first card we have is transmission, spreading of conditions, influence, impact. Along with she who resists, audace, fearless, justified resistance. So, this is, I think, maybe the second or third time I've gotten this card for the month of October. This card has definitely been popular lately. I kind of want to label this card as like the negative influence card. This just feels straight up like the haters at work or your guys' haters at work. Okay, Spirit, how you want me to say this? There's a group of people that strongly feel their words are powerful than your actions. Is they feel like because of their position or power or influence that they have over someone or over people, they can basically blackmail you or blacklist you or just humiliate you. I'm also getting this energy that for the collective, you have been approached many times to join this group or to join like a certain clique of people. And you're like, no, I'm not going to do that. You sense these people's energy. Their aura is rotten. Like, I feel like their spiritual hygiene is disgusting. They got muck all over their aura. They got like things swimming in their vibrations. It's like you see for who they are. These are I'm going to call it the group of the rotten haters. Like this just it's just an energy of rottenness and you are refusing to swim and dwell in this rottenness. So of course they're gonna threaten you, like if you don't do as we say, if you don't say or speak on this line or make us look good, they're going to retaliate against you. But I feel for a lot of you in the collective, you're kind of like, go ahead, speak your lies, try to make me look bad. Try to destroy my character. You have no idea what I am going to do to you or what my divine team is going to do to you. Yeah, these people don't know what they're getting themselves into. I feel like this is between either, yeah, this could be work related, family related, or friends related, where someone is trying to make you join their debauchery or just their rottenness and you refuse to do so. And I feel like this has been definitely an ongoing energy throughout the year. I had to speak on this reading I just did last about inheriting a spiritual power. That basically, since the beginning of the year, I've been picking up how the Dark Collective has been trying to influence the collective to come and join them. And when they don't, then they have this campaign where they attack your character, where they attack your power, where they attack your light and weaken you so that you either give in or you just collapse. But for you guys in the collective, you have gone through too many things to be easily defeated by the enemy. And I feel that if the enemy continues to persist on trying to get you to join them or continue to destroy your character or your energy, there's definitely going to be a reckoning coming through. Let's go into some more detail with the Panther. I feel like a lot of you are on the verge of like, well, maybe not so much you, but for your divine team, they're on the verge of dismantling these haters. Because, yeah, there is some type of falsehood going around your name. Someone has your name in their mouth and they're speaking very ill and bad about you, knowing like they're just lying and being difficult. Hold on, let me see if I can adjust this lighting. Oh, now it's super dark. Okay. Let's, sorry, you guys. Let me adjust my lighting for a bit. All right. I've been doing this on the ground for like almost the past month and a half. I will get a table eventually. Let me get one more. Okay, since those two came out, I will take them. Put that right over there. Okay, first card that we have is Friendship in the reverse. Team, connection, network. But because it's in the reverse, these are people that you used to know who just became haters or your ops or however you want to call them. The minions of evil. For a lot of you, this year has definitely been testing for many people. This has been the year, and as I'm speaking this, it's the year 2025, but I feel like since 2023, it has been a couple of years that people have slowly been showing their true colors and masks are falling off, and now you're realizing that those who you thought had your back actually wanted to stab you in the back. Something has happened within these years that there has been a change in your life where you have become a little bit more bold, a little bit more strong, and definitely fearless. And these people or whoever has been around you have been used to being like timid, easily controlled, easily persuade. They cannot persuade you anymore. They cannot control you anymore. And therefore now they see you as a threat. Kind of going back to what I was saying in the beginning, because you're not joining their, wickedness and rottenness. Now they see you as an enemy. And it's like you have nothing against these people. You're just like the way you're living, the way you're going about life. I don't want to be a part of that. I decided to make a change in my life and you have no control over that. However, we have next is commitment, binding obstruction contract. A lot of people feel very entitled to your presence, to your energy, to always be connected to them. A lot of people feel like, I thought we were friends to the end. I thought we were like the ride or die. How are you going to do this to me? Kind of like throw that story in your face. And you're just like, but I'm not going to ride and die for situations that I'm not ready to die for. How about why we even dying in the first place? Why can't we just ride chill and not do illegal things? Like I'm being told for some of you, I feel like there has been a friend or a family member or even like a coworker that has been trying to influence you to join them in their like scheme or try to scam out of people, and you're just like, I'm not gonna do that. Like if you like the FBI watching you, that's on you. I already have enough FBI agents watching me, so I'm good off of that. And now they're like, oh, you're no fun. Oh, you're just who do you think you are? You think you're better than everyone? I feel for some of you, someone had told you like, all right, stay broke, or yeah, something told me just like, all right, be a broke ass bitch. I'm gonna, do what I need to do to put food on my table and get myself to um whatever destination they want to go to. But again, you're not going to be in that lifestyle. And going back to the commitment card and what I just said, like a lot of people expected you to either support or join this lifestyle. And this lifestyle, you see, is like taking the glow out of the people's faces. You may be even seeing their looks and their health is diminishing, and you're just like, oh no, I am not going to be a part of that. Some of you already can foretell that whatever schemes or actions that they're doing, there is going to be a heavy consequence. Now, I also sense that a lot of you are not going to snitch or tell because, street rules, which I understand and I will also respect. But at the same time, you're not going to take a part of it. But this person really feels like, well, if you're not for me, then you're against me. And you're just like, but I'm not against you. I'm just not for this lifestyle or for these choices that you want me to be a part of. So, because of that, they have labeled you as an enemy, which is, that's on them. Just because someone wants to live a different life, especially a life away from drama or crime, that should not make them an enemy. You got to respect that. But of course, again, people do not have respect and feel entitled to your energy and your presence. And if they cannot have it, well, they feel like no one else can have it. This could be, I'm being told, like someone wants to be like a swinger or wants to be like a side piece, and they're asking you to kind of join them, but you're just like, you do what you have to do, but I'm happy in this committed relationship, or I'm happy being single. And now they're looking at you like, oh, so you think you're better than me? And it's like, yeah, this energy of you think you're better than me. No, it's not that I think I'm better than you. I'm just watching my ass and making sure I don't fall into messed up energies. If you want to participate in that, go right ahead, but I will not be a part of that. Now, next I have is overload, excess, obligation, overwhelmed. So because you have turned down this person's or these people's offering or plan or whatever, they're going to stress your life. I'm being told that for some of you, you have definitely been feeling some type of overloading energy. This kind of feels like a 10 of Wands energy, where all of a sudden you're dealing with a whole bunch of shit that you were not dealing with before. The finding out you're a part of some type of gossip, you're getting extra work for no reason, but not getting any pay. People are giving you the side eye, and you're just like, well, what's going on here? Like, I'm here minding my business. Why is everyone giving me a dirty look or giving me extra work or little work or ignoring me? It is because of these rotten haters. They have definitely done some kind of damage for some time to muck up your name and put you in some type of bad position in other people's eyes. Now, if you are giving somebody a dirty look, but you have not asked that person their side of the story, you're just as bad as these rotten haters. because you easily go and believe anything that somebody tells you without asking the other source or asking for other opinions or perspectives. Then how can that person trust you? So if you are like caught off guard that certain people that used to talk to you are not talking to you anymore or are not engaging with you anymore, then they were really never for you in the first place. Because if you are hearing something about me and you're believing it instead of coming to me and addressing this to me so I can give you my side of the story, then there you're just for the drama. You love being a part of the drama. Give me a second. The drama is convenient until it's the other person facing it. Like, yeah, with this group or whoever is on your back talking shit about you, they have always been forever a drama creator. They love to create some type of drama or strife in somebody's life, and now you have become the target for these people to create a fucked up drama for you. Excuse my language. But again, they're going to find themselves in a drama that they're not going to be able to control. This drama that they're about to be in is definitely going to cost them more than their reputation. And then last I have is goal, purpose, expectation, destination, along with luck, jackpot, fortune, and reward. Whatever new direction that you have walked away from these people, you're definitely moving towards luck. And I feel that over time, and this is not going to last forever, people are going to realize that they have been believing lies and are definitely going to start questioning and taking action in clearing your name. Now, by the time they do this, you're already going to be receiving your luck and you're going to be already like focusing on manifesting your goals. Or by then, by the time that people are trying to clear your name, like you probably going to beat them to it. Give me a second. Whatever goals that you're focusing on, it's going to help clear your name no matter what. Like you're not going to rely on other people to help clear your name. You're just going to be like, I'm going to allow my actions and my presence speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. You know, you got nothing to prove. You're just going to be like, I'm just going to do me. And those people who aren't enough the distance are going to watch what's going to become of me. And I'll give, I'll basically like let them be the judge themselves. I mean, no one should be judging, especially that you're being told lies and gossip. But yeah, at the end of the day, you're just like, whatever. You want to talk shit about me? Go right ahead. I'm going to let my checks or my business or my reputation speak for itself. Like I said, your name is definitely going to be cleared. And whatever outcome these people have that have gone against you, they're not ready to face it, but they're going to have to face it. They're going to have to pay the piper. All right, let's go into more detail with some tarot. Oops, way too many, Spirit. Okay, so with the friendship in reverse, I have the Wheel of Fortune along with the Knight of Swords. Okay, I see what's also going on here. Now, for some of you, this is a situation where something has gone in your favor and someone has just secretly become your hater or has secretly become your biggest hater or a group of people as well. Because, yeah, with this Knight of Swords, they are just like, this could be someone getting a promotion or being considered for a promotion or an upgrade. You could have received an approval for a home or for an apartment that you really wanted. For some of you, this cute guy, this cute girl is kind of giving you the eye, and you guys are like talking and stuff. And of course, this person's envy is just rotting them to the core. They hate that you have received this blessing. So they're going to start talking ill or bad on your name. Mm. Something is, a spirit is telling me that there's people that used to know you that are plotting against you. They're going to try to reveal some type of secrets. But I feel like these secrets are like not going to, whatever secrets that you have shared with this person, if they're going to try to weaponize your secrets, then it's just going to backfire on them. I mean, maybe some people might feel a certain way, but it's not going to be as harsh as you think. I'm being told that when your haters reveal your secrets, you are going to use your secrets as a way to use it as like as leverage, or not for you to use it as leverage. Use your secrets more like as a gain or as something to propel you to whatever this goal and luck that is for you in the future. Hold on one second. Yes. The corner supermarket. Okay, sorry, that was my sister. So yes, if they're gonna try to weaponize your secrets, you're just gonna own up to them. Be like, okay, yeah, I. Oh my god, something told me like if some of you have like a furry secret, then you're gonna be like, yeah, I like furries. So what? Like, it's not like a crime or anything. Oh, okay. Spirit told me like someone knows like your AO3, is that's what it called? Or like your Wattpad, and someone's gonna expose like all of your writings and stuff, and you're just gonna be like, yeah, at least it shows that I know how to read and write, unlike you, you illiterate bastard. But you're gonna probably just take that energy and just be like, you know what, I'm gonna go back into writing, and I'm gonna be a lot, more advanced and better. I'm like, we're in a point in reality, which is kind of funny that a lot of movies or shows have been created because people had wrote like fan fictions. So if they're gonna try to, like, if you're someone listening to this and you have written fan fictions or stuff like that online and someone's threatening you to expose it, I would just say, well, fuck that. I'll just post it online myself. This doesn't have to only just do reading. This could be like some type of artwork, something creative that you have kept private, and someone's going to want to expose that. And you're just going to be like, okay, I'm going to use this leverage to bring more attention to me. Yeah, you're going to use your secrets to bring more attention and spotlight to you. So I would not even worry about this enemy spilling your secrets out, because they just going to end up putting you in a better situation. And then next, with commitment, I have the Nine of Pentacles. Like, this is the energy that your former friend or lover or, co-worker or family member that you used to hang out with, they always see you as this Nine of Pentacles, not only abundant in in money, but like abundant in ideas, abundant in creativity, abundant in your vitality. And they just love to feed off of it. If you had a friend or someone that always asks you, like, what are you doing? What are you creating? What you're up to? That's because they want to know, so then they could try to feed off of your ideas and go and do something on their own. But it never comes out quite as good as you can do it. I'm also being told, like, even for some of you, when it comes to cooking, like, someone's like, how you get, this brownie to be so chewy? How do you get it this chicken to taste so flavorful? Like, these are people looking for your techniques and such to apply it to themselves. But only you're able to do this. Like, yeah, this is people, these are people that feel entitled to your creativity, to your talents, to your abundance. For some of you, you can have been the breadwinner, or, like, the big spender of the group. And they're like, how you do that? I'm also being told, for some of you, like, someone is going to try to report you to the feds, say you're committing tax fraud, or you are misplacing money. Ooh, I see something really bad here. Someone's going to try to make it look like you're doing, like, blue collar crimes, and that's why you always have a Mercedes, or why you always have extra money. Like, this person is going to be very devious to do that. I am going to pull an extra card for this nine of, let me see, hold on a second. So with the Nine of Pentacles, I have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, this is a lot of communication going on here. Just someone saying, like, if I cannot have it, I'm going to destroy it. Again, going back with trying to report you to the feds, someone trying to report your account or your artwork. I'm being told that for some of you, because they cannot copy or have your style, they're going to go and label your work as AI and try to get it taken down. Yeah, they're definitely going to do some type of communication to try to take you down. But again, I see more of that happening, as it's just going to boost your post and all of that. Now, with overload, I have the Lovers, but it's in reverse. Now, I am going to say again, there is going to be, it's kind of, again, giving like that Ten of Swords energy. But because we have the Lovers in reverse, it's going to be more like trying to create a disharmony. So I do see that someone's going to try to throw a wrench in your plan. You might come across some type of roadblock or delay, like the feds coming to your house, and you're like, what the shit is going on here? Like, are you kidding me? But I do see that this isn't going to escalate as far as they want it to go. I do sense, like, you're gonna have your lawyers, or you're gonna have your documents all set up and everything. And let this reading be a heads up to you that if you feel that someone is going to report you because of your money, make sure you have all your documents in order, so that if the feds come and ask you where you're getting your money, you can show them your W-2s or your 1099s or whatever documentation that you have, letters of awards, to make sure that your name is clear. Now, for some of you, if it's not money related, you are going to show at least some type of evidence of, like, your previous work, maybe sketches, um, again, documentations or letters, whatever the situation or the case is, you are going to have something to prove your innocence. I am going to pull an extra card for this Lovers. Interesting. So we have the Page of Swords with the Lovers in reverse. You're going to bring clarity or bring new information to this situation. I do feel for some of you, in regards to those other situations, there is going to be someone that's going to be coming to you asking for the insight or for your side of the story, and you're going to shed a light on it. You're going to be like, oh, someone is, talking shit about me or my work or my relationship or my job. I have the facts, yeah, I have the facts, and I'm going to lay it out straight. Even though this person is acting like a knight and you're a page, you're a little bit more swifter. Like, this person just acts out because of impulsiveness, but you're a little bit more calculative. Or it could also be that with this page of swords here, you may give yourself the appearance like you don't know what's going on or you're not aware of what's happening, but you're already 5 steps ahead of the hater's plan. Let's just say that. Like, maybe you had a sense that something was going to happen and you were going to be targeted, but you have everything that you need in your arsenal to defend yourself. And then last, with luck and goal, I have the King of Swords here. So I have the Page, I have the Knight, and the King of Swords here. So a lot of dominating air energies here with the quartz. So you could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could have these energies in your chart, or you could be dealing with one of these air signs. But we got heavy air sign court energy going on here, and then we also have the Lovers, so Gemini energy again. And with this King of Swords, though, it's like at the end of the day, your word is going to be law. Your word is truth. Your word is going to break whatever gossips or slander that is going around your name. Your word is powerful than the enemy's schemes. So they're not going to be able to move as far as they want to in their plans. Also, I see with this King of Swords is for a lot of you, you could be trying to hire a lawyer or contacting a lawyer to deal with whatever legal issues or energies that have been circulating around. I'm being told, like, for some of you, you're going to have to court deliver like a cease and desist or even like a restraining order. Whatever the case is, your word is going to end whatever campaign against you. And let me pull an extra card as well for the King of Swords. I also sense that a lot of male figures may be involved in this situation. This could also be a group of men trying to control. Something told me for some of you, it could be a group of men trying to control your money, trying to control your assets, trying to control your image. But you're like not having that. This isn't the 1700s. I am my own woman or I am my own man. Take it as it resonates. So with the King of Swords, I have Temperance. So yeah, you're definitely going to be alchemizing this energy, clearing up your name, and using whatever attacks that that your enemies have done against you and use it in your favor. You're going to use these attacks to bring more attention to yourself, to your work, and to what you do. You're not going to allow these energies to interfere with your life. Yeah, they may have made some things difficult, but you already know that this is just only a temporary situation. I'm going to use this in my favor. And as you're using these energies as your favor and alchemizing it, you are going to be winning. You're going to be receiving perhaps some type of payout, or yeah, some type of payout that these haters are going to have to give to you because of their slander and such. Give me a second. Also, I see with this exposure that's going to happen, it's going to help increase perhaps business or clientele that you were lacking before, but now it's going to be coming back in, or your revenue a lot stronger. So yeah, the what's going to end up happening is your enemies or your haters are going to end up helping your business or your image, or restoring like your popularity. Oh, I even like that. Like that would be so funny if that your haters restore your popularity. But with that said, let's wrap up this reading with some final messages from the Clo, and let's see what the Clo has to say. Oops, that's way too many. All right. So first Clo that I have is the Wendy. Again, big air energy coming in, a lot of communication, the same pace that the schemes and the gossip has gone quite far and fast. So is going to be the truth and clarity. I kind of feel with this Wendy card here, it's like maybe for some of you, if you are caught like off guard in a situation, put out a statement and, claim like, I don't know what's going on, but of course I am not involved, or I'm not in this situation. I will get to the bottom of this. Yeah, this Windy card is kind of giving me like, give a brief but strong statement, and then communicate with family, with friends, with your lawyers, with the law, whoever you need to communicate with to get these things straightened out. Because again, whatever lies or gossip or slander that these people are spreading across, you also have the same pace and power to deliver the truth and the clarity just as fast as the lies. And then last I have is the power. Your power is no match for their lies. Your power can immediately like disintegrate any scheme or evil plan against you. And I feel that you guys are aware of this power that you have, and you just kind of been chill about it. But because people again are attacking your character or attacking your name, you're going to have to enact on this power. Check out the reading about receiving a spiritual or this receiving a spiritual power, because this definitely feels a little bit from that last reading that I did. But yeah, you have the power to defeat these enemies. Like I said, your word is power, and or your word, it goes against whatever scheme, gossip, or plan, or blockage or illusion that has been placed on you. And if you're having trouble trying to enact that power, well, of course, you have your guides and your ancestors and God to help you enact on that power. Maybe for some of you, I'm kind of being told with this power, it needs to be applied to the throat chakra and to the crown chakra. That way, your mind and speech is sound and grounded, and you know what to say to clear your name. And then for some of you with this power, I also feel that the law is on your side, and they will do and everything that they need to do to clear your name and put these people, either like I'm being told, if they don't pay something up, they are likely going to be going to jail. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more insight and messages. I will truly appreciate it, and will give tremendous support to my channel. And thank you to the new and current viewers and subscribers for coming back to my channel to hear my messages. I hope this reading has given you the guidance, insight, or clarity that you need through this time. And if you feel that this reading did not resonate, no worries. Feel free to check out the other readings on my channel. There's definitely a message there for you. So, yes, my collective, don't worry about your name being tarnished because it is going to get cleared up. But yeah, these people have made a terrible mistake, and it's going to cost them their money, their reputation, and likely their freedom. But that is not for you to worry about. What you need to focus on is making sure your documents are in checked, whatever statements that you're about to put out are in order, and make sure that you stay focused on your goals and your dreams, because you are not going to be wasting time going back and forth trying to defend yourself. You know that that's not how it works these days. You are just going to be in your lane, minding your energy, focusing on what you need to focus, and allowing your energy and your presence speak for itself. Like I said, your words are powerful, and they will relinquish whatever lies or gossip that is being told about you. The same way that this gossip has traveled fast, so will the truth. So don't worry about it. If there's a hiccup in the plan or a blockage in the road, you will easily overcome it. You have the power to do so. And with that said, stay safe and have a good day.